Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening, morning,
Again,
afternoon, wherever you may be, whenever you may be?
yep.
This is the Fowl Language Podcast. I'm Lamar. That's my brother, Casey Fowler. We are
Yes,
back
sir.
again, and this happens to be episode 19.
19. We almost at the 20 mark, boy.
We're almost there.
God
We one away.
damn.
One
Boy,
away.
God
You know, and I
damn.
always know what episode it is, but for some reason, because I know it's in my notes written down,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I got to check it one time just to be sure.
It'd be like that.
So, yeah.
You've said it before. You methodical as fuck.
Yeah, so it's a habit now. So everybody,
Yeah, man.
welcome.
Settle on in.
We back again.
And like always, remember, you might just hear some foul language.
You got that right.
So put the kiddies to bed, get your accessories popping, man. Let's get this thing
that's
rolling.
right, got mine.
Yeah,
So
as
let's
do I.
go.
All right, man. We're gonna start with the wibble as we do every episode. Motherfucking wibble. I like that shit now. That shit just stuck with me.
Okay.
There, I was about to
Whipple.
sip my damn drink. Anyway,
We gonna teach you how to do this. You can't drink and talk at the same time.
I can. It's
First
possible.
you
You
talk,
want me, I'm gonna show you how to
then
do
you
it.
drink.
All right, see, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna this shit.
And
We're
then
gonna
he
get this shit
died,
rolling,
ladies and gentlemen.
But yeah, big brother. So without further ado, what is best in life?
All right, man. So nothing much is going on really. My monitor came in and I set that up, and it's looking good. It's increased the workflow. Just everything's getting faster.
Yeah, it's
And
good to
I
have
can't
a
wait to get
monitor and your main monitor, man. I love it.
Yeah. So it's nice. It's 35 inches, so it's like
Oh damn, that's a big
it's
ass
got
monitor,
like a
though.
curve to it, so it's just nice. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it really works good.
I
So
bet it's touchscreen too with your damn Mission
uh
Impossible ass just sliding shit over and shit.
kiss my ass. No, man. It was actually not the most expensive shit. It was actually pretty affordable, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Right on.
Think I mentioned it before. I got it for like $100 off, so that's always good. Getting ready to order some more shit. Ordering a new ashtray probably as soon as we wrap up here. Can't wait to see that. Because this ashtray
Yeah.
situation I got going on ain't it. But otherwise, man, that's about it. The kids are good. The wife is good. Family's good. So
Damn,
with that
another
being
short
said,
one.
I know, man.
Wow.
I know,
Ladies and
man.
gentlemen, somebody check this man temperature. God damn it. It better not be over 99. Check that shit. Something ain't right. But no,
No, I'm
seriously,
doing good.
that's
I'm
what's
doing
up,
good.
man. That's what's up. That's what's up.
So, man, for you, what's best in life?
Oh man, first of all, we're heading back down to the good old AUG again, Augusta. Yeah, one of your favorite sons is coming back again this weekend. Celebrating BJ and Laura's birthday. They're doing a birthday party for both of them.
Okay.
BJ's birthday was on the 31st. Shout out to you, nephew, Mr. Wiggles, aka Money Marvin, aka BJ. Happy birthday, happy belated birthday, nephew. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're not really sure exactly what the plan is yet, but we'll figure it out when we get down there, I guess. We got stuff set up because the girls are coming up for spring break. We're gonna actually do some stuff we've been meaning to do in Atlanta since we've been up here.
Oh,
And
cool. Yeah, like 3 days before you finally leave.
yeah, right. Right. So we're going to the sugar factory. That looks like it's gonna
Oh
be
yeah.
fun. Finally going to the aquarium. I think we might be going to Andretti's. The girls want to go shoot. I'm gonna see if they still want to go shoot. And then just shit, whatever else come along. I know Janae was saying there's a Japanese barbecue spot, kind of like how y'all took me to back in Austin, where they cook on a rock. Well, it's not they cook on the rocks. They got a little personal grill, like
Yeah, I've
on
been to one of
Naruto
those.
or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we
yeah, I've
might
been to
check
one of
that.
those.
We might check that out. And there's also a pizza place, and the servers are like fucking robots and shit. So
Mm.
that should be pretty entertaining. So it should be a pretty good week coming up. Went to the gun store today.
Oh shit, here we go.
Couldn't help myself. I'm a proud owner of a AR pistol, and it is
Really?
it's really nice. I like it. I like it
Oh
a
man.
lot. I like it a lot. Can't wait to go fire that thing off, man. I'll send you a picture personally, bro.
Yeah, you have to
Um,
tell me more about that later, because
yeah, definitely,
given today's climate,
yeah,
I'm kind of interested in one of those.
yeah. But it's a pistol. It's
Mm-hmm.
not a rifle, so it's okay. Yeah, shoots 9 mil, things like that. But yeah, I was really excited about my purchase. Brought it home. Couldn't really look at it like I wanted to because I'm still on these damn crutches. And
Yeah, man.
speaking of crutches, I just finished week 2 of physical therapy, man. So that's just going pretty
Cool.
good, man. I
Cool.
haven't got full mobility back yet, but I'm starting to bend a little bit more, man. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there, one step at a
Mhm.
time. Yeah, man. Just a couple of things going on, man. The Melanin Warrior project is starting to come together pretty good. I'm
Cool,
getting all
cool,
my
cool.
resources together, getting that shit rocking. My Black Lion Luxuries payment came out today, so that means my cigar pack of this month should be coming pretty damn soon.
Yeah, man.
As always, shout out to Black Lion Luxuries,
Yeah,
man. You guys really have upped my game when it
yeah.
comes to cigars, so
Oh
I
man, I
appreciate
saw
that.
the I don't know if I want to tell you, but I watched Ron Real. He did the unboxing. I think I watched it this morning.
I almost watched it this afternoon. When we was out shopping and shit, but
Hmm.
I fought the urge. I like to be surprised. Shout out to Ron
See,
Real too, man, because he
and
does his
I
thing.
was torn, man, because I was like, do I be surprised or do I watch the video? Do I be surprised? That's why I didn't watch it last night. I watched it this morning. So I was
Yeah,
like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna watch it. So
and hell, you know me. Even if I watch it, I still don't know what the fuck I got. Hey, he
this
can
time you might know some of it.
he can explain it. He can talk about the blends. Very knowledgeable brother. He knows what he's talking about. But I'm still up there like, wah 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 wah. Lamar, explain this shit to me. And as I look, I got the paper while you talking to me and shit to read along cigar pamphlet and shit.
Yeah,
Hey, shout out to Black Lie Luxuries again for that paper to come every fucking month. Cause y'all
yeah.
really let me know what the hell I got. Cause half the time I don't even fucking know. So I
Well, that's how you
appreciate y'all.
learn, man. It's really how you learn, figure out what you
Yeah.
got, what you're tasting. You be like, do I get any of that? Hell no.
Yeah.
But then eventually there'll be this magical point where you'll realize that it's not exactly the taste. It's kind of like the reminding of the. But I guarantee you, this time, at least one of them for sure, you'll know what it is, and you'll be pretty happy about it.
We're gonna see when I get it, folks. On the next episode we record,
Yeah.
that's when I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna
So,
say
so
I know
what we
this
want,
bitch.
what we want you to do is when yours comes in the mail, take a picture of what it is, and we'll post it on Instagram with your smile. So smile when you see that shit, because I guarantee you, you're gonna be happy when you see it. I will
Okay.
put money on it.
Okay. I'm excited about that. Man. I'm
Yeah,
really excited. I'm excited
yeah,
every month, but now I'm
yeah.
really
So
excited.
yeah, they're good. And I just saw my cigar pack too. Those are the only two I do. Theirs is coming. They got a brand takeover from Foundation Cigars,
Mm-hmm.
and they're probably in my top 10, 15 brands. So I
That's
was
dope.
excited about that. That's pretty cool. About that.
Yeah, it's all
Okay.
good, man. You know, we talking cigars and shit. That's what we do, man. Every time you always give me a gem when it comes to these cigars and shit, man. So I appreciate it. But like I said, man, it's been a busy, productive, I mean, good, happy week. The weather's kind of up and down as hell, but that's Atlanta. But other than that, that's what's best in life, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
forgot one thing real quick.
Okay, what you
So,
got?
my favorite travel cup right here.
Mm-hmm.
You've
Mm-hmm.
seen it in person.
Yep.
I was so pissed off when I forgot it last time. I found them on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a whole bunch more cups that I'm gonna be buying in the future. So
Oh, cool. They got
definitely
different
excited
colors
about
and all
that.
that type of shit.
They have a black one. They got a couple of them. They got coffee cups. So right up my
Yeah.
alley.
It still has that wood finish, so
Some have the wood finish and some have
yeah,
a nice solid black exterior.
it is quite delightful. Another side note before we jump into this, one more bonus for me. I just thought about it. So we was watching Fresh Prince again earlier today, and I realized
Hmm.
something. Fucking Jeffrey ass is a goddamn. He's a gambleraholic, man. He had a problem, bro. That motherfucker stayed gambling on that damn show. He didn't give a damn what it was. But yeah, so, sorry for the randomness. I just had to bring
No,
that
that
out.
was random.
Yeah,
That's
random as
cool.
fuck. But that motherfucker had a gambling problem. I don't know if y'all
Hmm.
watched it and noticed that motherfucker had a gambling problem, but he did.
Hmm.
Yeah. So with that being said, I mentioned uh my new toy I got.
Your new purchase, yes.
Yeah. So and you already know what's going on in the country right now in
Hmm.
regards to weapons and everything like that. The ban that they're trying to put in place on
What band? For
the
those that may not know.
basically the weapons ban that's trying to keep assault rifles out of the hands of civilians, basically everyday Americans. They're trying to either tax or ban the high capacity magazines and rounds and everything like that. They're
Hmm.
trying, and they're trying to make it a little harder as far as background checks and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Hmm.
Going on with this weapons ban. People are not happy. There are some people that are, oh yeah, I'm with it, but you know what I'm saying. The pro 2A people are really not happy, and now you got people buying up every rifle in sight and stuff like
If they
that
weren't
before
already buying up stuff
yeah, right,
before.
before the ban comes. So what do you think about this weapons ban that they're trying to push through?
So we've talked about it a few times before, and my opinion really still hasn't changed. And a couple weeks ago, I kind of had a not really a argument, but more of a difference of opinions with a family member about it because they felt like there's no reason why civilians should have it.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, why not? It's like, what's the goal? If I want to protect my house,
Yeah.
that's the most efficient tool for the job.
Yeah. And like I
So
mentioned several times, it's intimidating just looking at that motherfucker.
yeah, I mean, just why not be efficient? It's more precise. I mean, I've seen compare because I always thought that a shotgun was like the be all end all
Mm-mm.
of home defense. But the more I learn, the more I'm like, no, that's a little more. I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah. It's
and
great.
I'm still gonna
Point
get
blank.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's over
but
with.
yeah, precise. If you get in a situation where shit hits the fan, you want to be better prepared.
Yep.
And for me, again, I feel like it's one of those things where you don't get people are talking and trying to make decisions without truly understanding what they're doing. So
Mm-hmm.
like it's like, oh, you got these mass shooters that they're shooting with I don't ARs or whatever the case may be, ARs, AKs, whatever the case may be. And so that's the common denominator. Let's
Mm-hmm.
just ban those. And one of the arguments I always see that's like perfect, it's like, well, look how many automobile accidents there are.
Yeah.
Do we ban automobiles? Look at drunk driving. Do we ban drinking?
That's a good
I
point.
mean, that's kind of the same thing. It's one of those things that it's the low hanging fruit that still guarantee you we could ban them all day, and those unfortunate events that have happened in the past few weeks, few years, few months. I mean, there's always one every day
Mm-hmm.
with the mass shooting, unfortunately. But like I've said before, the only thing that'll change is the implement. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the only thing that'll change. I mean, you'll have handguns. I mean, you can still do damage with the handgun. You can still do damage with the shotgun.
Yeah.
You can still do damage with the baseball bat. You can still do damage with the knife. I mean, there's if somebody has the worst intentions in mind and are out to do people harm because they have some sort of deep seated issues, they're gonna do it.
Right.
And I don't feel like the people like I really wish that they would get people in the room and really
Yeah.
discuss how we root cause. Get like in my job, I used to deal with a lot of Lean Six Sigma stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a lot of process improvements and stuff like that. So let's get
Right.
some whiteboards and start sketching some shit out with all parties involved. And that's
Yeah.
the key
Mm-hmm.
that we do is you get everybody who deals with the situation involved. So let's get folks from the 2A community. Let's get politicians. Let's get doctors. Let's get soldiers. Let's get police officers, all in the room
Yeah.
together, and
Absolutely.
kind of look at what are some of those common threads. And I guarantee you're talking about the tool. We're not talking about the
Right.
underlying conditions, be it mental health, be it socioeconomic, be it propaganda, be it something that they just got in their head and they believe through social
Mm-hmm.
media or
Yeah.
whatever. And let's deal with some of those things, and not just say, oh, this is the villain of this particular issue. So let's vilify a particular tool. I mean, if you had an AR sitting right over there on the table in my patio, it's not hurting anybody by sitting
Mm-mm.
right there on the table in the
That motherfucker
patio.
ain't gonna jump up legs and
It
just
ain't
start going
right,
pat 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 pat
right.
pat pat. Hell no.
So let's deal with who's behind the shooter
Yeah, you right.
and behind the implement rather. Y'all ain't gonna get me tonight.
That's why we need weapons right there. Fucking
Right,
dinosaurs.
right. These Texas bugs, man, and it's only the beginning of the spring, so I'm scared.
Man, I'm scared
Uh,
of I'm scared to go to Mississippi.
but you don't really hear a lot of discussions being had. It's
Yeah.
we're gonna tell you what the problem is, and
Hmm.
no, you haven't fixed anything. I mean, and even if they buy them legally or illegally, you're not fixing
Yeah,
anything.
and it's just
I
that
mean,
coin. It's we're gonna do this shit and you're gonna
right.
fucking listen. Then it's fuck you, you can't tell me what to do. This is my constitutional right. I'm
Mhm.
free, blah 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 blah. And you're starting to see a lot of memes and pictures talking about the
Sure.
Holocaust, how the Jews had to give up all their weapons and
Yeah, I've
look what
seen
happened to
those.
them and things like that. So I mean, yeah, you're right, man. The conversation needs to be had, and it doesn't just need to be had with this little selected group. You need to bring
Mhm.
some. some two-way civilians in here. You need to bring some, some anti two-way people in there.
Yeah,
Bring them all
sure.
in. And it's just like we were saying on the council culture
Mm-hmm.
segment. It's kind of the same thing. They just want to counsel this shit. They don't want to
Yeah.
dig and dig and dig and get to the root of the problem and find a fucking median that works for every fucking body. That's what they're not fucking doing. Because me personally, it's like I've told you, bro. I mean, whether they put this ban in that bitch or not, motherfuckers who really want to get whatever kind of tool they want to get, they gonna get that bitch. It don't
Mm-hmm.
even matter. That shit don't
Right.
matter at all. Like fully automatic machine guns, somebody could get one somewhere right now, somewhere I'm sure. Ban, no ban, whatever the fuck. They don't really care. And then
Mm-hmm.
the another point is think about like these really really strong ass like right wing militia folks, man. These motherfuckers just ain't gonna go for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't saying they're gonna just kick off and just start a war or some shit like that, man. But I mean, it's gonna be a lot of barking, and I feel like our country in the past like 6 months or so have been through enough fucking embarrassment, frustration, violence. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's been enough already. You know what I mean? And I hate to
Mm-hmm.
sound like a pacifist peace medallion holding motherfucker that's ironically in the army, but I'm not. But I mean, it's just the fact of it. I mean, don't cause more problems than necessary. Like you said,
Mm-hmm.
get to the root of this shit and figure out how to find that median to do this shit. Now, I feel like all this shit is not gonna pass. Of course, a lot of this shit's not
Mm-hmm.
gonna go because a lot of this shit, from what I read like last week or so, there it's still like a 50-50 between
Yeah.
the Democrats and the
Mm-hmm.
Republicans. But it's gonna be an interesting thing to see. It's gonna be an interesting thing to watch. And if it do actually takes place, I'm curious as to what demographic is gonna be targeted by this ban first.
Well, so, and if you listen to a couple people, and I won't say their names, but a lot of times they feel that it's going to impact poor and black people first. Because think about it. If you have, say, a high capacity magazine and you have to get it registered, and it's going to cost you $200 per magazine,
Mm-hmm.
and you've got three, that's $600 right there.
Yeah, that you ain't got.
If you ain't got $600 to just spend on that,
Yeah,
you're not going. I mean, especially if you're talking about somebody who gets like a store bought M&P that's like assuming that you could find it for MSRP,
yeah.
but they're about 6.99, I think, like that, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you're basically doubling the price of the
The actual
weapon
weapon, yeah.
just for some arbitrary reason.
Right.
And what does that accomplish exactly?
Yeah, and
But then
most.
those who have the money and the means,
Mm-hmm.
they're like, oh,
It's
that's no
cool.
problem.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
let me
just
get
pay it.
another one. That means there's more on the shelf for me.
Right, exactly. And it's one of those things to where one, but yeah, it's just like you said, man. The people on that lower poverty line, you know what I'm saying, regardless of what your race is going to be affected, and that
Hmm.
effect is not just going to lead to they're just not going to have any weapons, and it's going to be all for the rich. No, that's going to more than likely lead to more crime. And
Hmm.
if they can't get firearms, last time I checked, knives still kill people.
All day, like I always say, baseball bats.
Yeah, baseball bats kill people,
Yeah.
crowbars kill people. I
Hmm.
mean, there are so many other things than a firearm that can kill some folks.
Hmm.
Um,
So
Go ahead.
what I wish they would do is instead of just looking at the tool when they have these discussions, look at the psyche and look at the history of all these people who've committed mass shootings.
Yeah,
You know, and I guarantee you there'll be some common threads where
definitely,
they and
definitely.
I listened to a video where the dude was like, look at domestic violence as a trigger, look at abuse to animals, and not just necessarily get convicted, but having that on your record as a charge or something like that. Look at
hmm
any kind of excessive violence. I guarantee you there's a certain commonality.
Or check their background. Have they ever been to a
Hmm.
behavioral health specialist once or
Right.
twice? I mean, there's so many other options to just saying, you know what, we're just gonna put a
Hmm.
fucking red council stamp on this shit, and that's gonna be that. Like I said, I
Hmm.
just my personal opinion is, and I hope not, but I just feel like that's gonna cause more problems, honestly, than it's worth.
Yeah.
Find another alternative to just banning these things, because I mean,
Because
go ahead.
then I always ask when you talk about the banning. So do those that already own stuff, are they grandfathered in? And if not, are you talking buybacks like they did in the, I think that was the 90s? And
Yeah,
if you
that
buy back, are they going to really buy back at a rate that is going to be, if I have something that I pay $1,500 for or more, and
Mm.
you talking about you want to hand me $250 if
Hell
if
no.
you buy it back, you can kiss my ass.
Hell no. But somebody did that recently. I put it on one of our episodes
Yeah,
of, I think it was New Jersey.
yeah, it might have been.
One of the cities in
It
New
was somewhere
Jersey
in the
was doing
Northeast.
it. Yeah. And they would, they would do the buyback plus they give like an iPad or some shit like that. What I'm gonna do is somebody
Yeah.
breaking my goddamn house, throw that iPad at the motherfucker and hope he go
hmm
down.
there's an app that you
Get
can
the fuck
download
get the
that will
fuck out of
instantly
here.
protect you.
And then I
Um,
mean, just protecting your house alone, yeah. Of course, call the police, all that good stuff. But let's be factual. Police is not gonna get there in the flash of fucking light. They're not
I
fucking
mean, let's
RoboCop. They
do it
can't
like
teleport.
this. There's a police station less than 3 miles from my house.
Hmm.
If somebody kicks my door in, I'm knock on wood, right now, even if I called as soon as I saw that door hinge break, I guarantee you they won't get here in time to help me.
No, they'll get there in time
And,
to clean up the mess. But you know, and,
yeah,
and I think about it the same way, man. And then just the fact of you having to call 911, because I've seen, I've called 911 at least once in my life. Cause I saw this
hmm
like this autistic looking gentleman just walking and just being real erratic and stuff like that. And
hmm
somebody kicking in your door, you ain't got time to give them your address, your first name, your last name, your blood type, which eye you see better out of. Are you breathing to the left? Are they breathing to the right? Can you
right,
see them
right.
in the house? What kind of shoes they wearing? Ain't
hmm
nobody got time for that shit. No, I'm gonna spray your motherfucking ass, and then I'll tell you everything he got on when y'all get here. And that's the fact. Even being
yeah,
outside of the home is just as fucking dangerous. I know you've
yeah,
seen what happened in Columbia County like last month. The trucker pulled over
yeah.
some kind of road rage incident and shot and killed both of the folks that's in the car or whatever. I
hmm
mean, there are so many incidents where a weapon is necessary, that's needed. When we go into Walmart or something like that, and you got your weapon on you, something kick off, motherfucker just want to start spraying up the place. Guess
hmm
what? You saving more lives than that quote unquote mass shooter coming in and going to take because you got your weapon on
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, there was a guy I was reading in the shooting range I go to. They send out a newsletter and they talk about stories. And I think the gentleman was in a church.
Mm-hmm.
He might have been in a church. He was somewhere else, but somebody came in trying to shoot. He fired 2 shots and saved everybody in the building. Man, they don't talk about those stories don't drive ratings. So I
Right.
mean that's a part of it too.
Now the mass shootings, they're fucking horrible,
hmm
without a doubt. The one in the movie theater, the ones that happened at school, especially the one with
hmm
the little like kindergarten children. I can't remember the exact name, and forgive
hmm
me everybody because I don't remember. But those were a lot of tragic shootings. The one that happened in Colorado, the one that happened here
hmm
with the Asians. I mean, they're
hmm
all fucked up scenarios, but like you said, let's take those individual cases
Right.
and see what's the common denominator in all of those cases, then address that common denominator.
Well, and the other thing too, on that same point, is watch how you report that shit. And because when you think about it, once it happens, what do the news outlets go and do? They want to go and find everything about that shooter that they can find. They
Yep.
become a celebrity for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody is demented and they're like, "Oh, I can go down as a martyr to my cause.
Yeah. I'm gonna go out here and do the same shit.
I'm gonna go and be famous. Let's not report who they are."
Yeah. So therefore,
I
it's
mean,
it's not the
yeah,
weapon, and because the shit could still happen with a knife.
yeah.
The shit could
It
still
happened
happen.
in, I think that was in London a few years back, where a dude was just walking
Walk
through the
around stabbing
streets and
people.
just
Yeah.
stabbing
I
people.
remember
Yeah,
that. I remember that
that's
shit.
where their knife laws are freaking crazy.
Yeah, I mean bats, all that type of shit, man. You could still, you know what I'm saying? There's still it's the person, it's not the tool. It's
Yeah.
like a meme I
hmm
saw. It says if weapons are, can kill people, then I failed this math test or whatever because my pencil failed it. I didn't fail it. It was my pencil. It's kind of like the
Yeah.
same
hmm
concept. Like,
I agree.
you know what I'm saying? The pencil can't move on its own, just like a trigger can't be fired on its own.
Right.
Minus some freak accidents with like a misfire or something like that. But then that's
And
something completely fucking different.
see, I wonder how many people who are just anti-gun and just want to ban them and destroy them all and melt them down for scrap metal. How many have ever fired one
Right.
or ever been protected by one, or like their security is armed?
Yeah.
You know, how much have you ever interacted with one? I mean, I don't want somebody making judgments on something that I do, that I have, or that I use
Mm-hmm.
based on something that they have no experience on. That's
Exactly.
like me
Exactly.
hiring a contractor to fix some shit in my house that never even touched the hammer, don't even know what a brick is.
Right. Hell no, man. You gotta hit that nail with the screwdriver. What the fuck you doing, man?
Right, right.
Ban screwdrivers. Ban hammers too.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them
It's just
things, man. If you
ridiculous,
change the
man.
words like you just did,
Mm-hmm.
you hear how stupid that shit
Stupid,
sounds.
yeah. Real fucking
Wow.
stupid.
Wow. Right there,
Real
man.
fucking stupid. But the last thing I got with this whole weapons ban thing is I really hope our our leaders of our country are really considering all of the options, not just doing what you think is popular
Yeah.
for a certain group or your certain inner circle, whatever the fuck the case may be. And at the same time, the people that are pro to where you can't really judge people who aren't because you don't really
Yeah.
know their
Right.
reasons. Because some of them have
True.
been in some traumatic incidents where they just
True.
don't want to touch a weapon, can't see a weapon. You know what I'm saying? There's people out there like that, and
And
that's why
that's
these
your
conversations
choice.
need to be had.
Yeah. I mean, that's your choice. I mean,
Yeah.
if you don't feel comfortable carrying every day, for example,
Hmm.
that's your choice and your right to do that. But how, conversely, if you choose to carry every
Hmm.
day, that's your right, and you should be able to do that if you decide to.
Right. Now, I'm not saying march in fucking foul line like the goddamn British in 1773 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't marching around like that with our shit, but we got
It
our
got me
shit.
again.
Damn, he got attacked again. See, god damn it. The bug's wings need to be banned.
That's right.
Ban the wings.
Ban the wings.
God damn it. But yeah, man, with that's really all I got with the weapons ban. Like I said, I hope they really
Yeah.
look into this a little bit more before they make a decision that could affect people's homes, people's lives, and the country as itself. All right, man. So just like the last episode, we had a real good conversation about our sons dating, our daughters dating,
Mm-hmm.
how what I'm saying you should teach them about the world and things like that, and had me thinking. Being I have three sons, you have a son of your own. What I'm saying, new
Mm-hmm.
little guy, and he kind of acts like the seconds, the seconds of our family. For all of y'all who don't know what I mean by the seconds, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I ain't got no damn sense. And every second child since me has no damn sense. Kevandre has no damn sense.
Andre, Mr. Wiggles.
Mr.
We
Wiggles has
call
no
him
damn
Mr. Wiggles
sense.
for a reason.
Kevion has no damn sense.
No, he doesn't.
Um, Trey Sean doesn't have no damn
Yeah.
sense. And LJ is following along, and I'm just all smiles
Yeah.
about that shit. But
Yeah. Just
what
like I sent you a little video
yo
earlier
man, that shit was
of
hilarious.
he's in his chair watching the show, laughing it up. Next thing he decides he doesn't want to be in the chair anymore, so he flips over in the chair, still strapped down,
Yeah,
and
fuck this chair,
decides he's
daddy.
just
I'm
gonna
out.
walk with it on his back.
That shit was so funny, bro.
It's like, all right, clearly,
That shit
you
was
need
so
to
funny,
do
bro.
something else. Yeah, man. So
So my question is, and in regards to our sons, don't worry, daughters, y'all coming soon. Y'all on
mm-hmm.
another episode. We got y'all. But a father's role to his sons, because I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's a really, really important role. I'm not gonna go into our personal stuff because that's too fucking personal. Fuck y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but what do you think as far as the roles of a father to his son specifically?
So I'm gonna go. I don't know, kind of go a roundabout way with it. So thinking about it, like our parents divorced when I was 10,
Nigga, did
and
motherfucker? Didn't I say too personal?
wait a minute, you gotta say what you gotta
What's
say.
her
You
name?
gotta round it.
Azalea Fix My Life or some shit gonna just pop out the goddamn
Iyanla.
bushes. Yeah,
No,
whatever her
so
name
just
is.
listen, just
All right, go
listen.
ahead. I'm
I
sorry. Go
won't,
ahead.
give a year by year recount of growing up and everything. But
Please
anyway,
don't.
so we talked and everything. Dad was still in our lives and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't realize the impact of him on us just until talking to him once I became a man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like being able to have certain discussions, you know, as a man, as you're going through things,
Mm-hmm.
it's powerful. And so now having a son, I realize I get to pass that on. So I
Yeah.
mean, not only talking the things you're going to teach your son, how to treat women, how to, treat other people,
Mm-hmm.
how to navigate through this crazy ass world that we're in, how people are going to see you. Another side to that is being a black man. There are things that you have to
Oh yeah.
realize and do. I mean, especially I don't know how tall he's going to be. If he's going to be, taller like me or a little less tall like you
Dun, dun,
know,
dun.
there's certain times. I mean, explaining like what is people are going to be intimidated by you, and
Mm-hmm.
you do nothing wrong, and
Mm-hmm.
having to understand that, understanding people are going to judge you just for who you are and how you look, and
Yeah.
they're going to make a lot of times they'll make their judgments about you before you even say a word.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean,
Definitely.
it's happened to me thousands of times. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, and I know it. And
Same.
so, just being able to teach him and show him, things that I've learned or things that I wish I would have learned a hell of a lot earlier in life, and
Right on.
and just being able to pass on some of that legacy. And I mean, I think that's really the key that it boils down to is establishing and passing on a legacy. And
Right.
then for my son, I gave him my name, so he is second of his name.
Shout out to Game of
So
Thrones.
shout out, right? So with that in mind, I can't do no stupid shit because I don't want it to
Watching you.
reflect on him, and he's watching me. And
Mm-hmm.
definitely he's watching, how I treat Kim, how I treat my mother, how I treat my brothers, my sisters, my nieces and nephews, how I treat that waiter or waitress at the damn restaurant.
Yeah.
Just all of those things, and how you deal with people, just and life skills. I mean, how do you balance a budget? How you change your tire? How do you negotiate deals? I mean, just there's just so much shit that they're gonna learn from us, and we're not gonna get it all right. I mean, and you
Mm-hmm.
can't expect to get it all right. And I think sometimes you worry too much about, oh, I'm gonna fail and all that shit. But just if you do the best you can, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So, ultimately, I guess what my whole point is, being a father to a son, my role is to make sure that he grows to be a good person and not an asshole.
Fair
But then
enough.
at the same point in time, to not sweat the stupid shit in the world to where he's not sensitive and easily offended and riled up by everything, because I guess the goal is to get him to understand what really matters.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really my goal, is to
Right on.
understand what matters and be able to be the best Lamar Jr. that he can be.
Right on. Right. You had to make sure you stress that Lamar Jr. Right.
Lamar Jr.,
Lamar, best
second
the
of his
best
name.
Lamar Jr. But yeah, LJ's my guy, man. I can't wait till he's actually running around talking this shit. Then I got a good leg on me because I'm a suplex his ass. It's coming.
He might laugh and like it, man.
Hey, we're gonna have a trampoline at the new crib, man. I'm dead. He
Because
getting suplex.
he was playing around with me and bumped his head, and I was like, and he was like, let's
Yeah.
do it
Oh yeah.
again.
He's one of us. He's one of us. That confirms it right there. That fucking confirms it. Kevontre fell down fucking stairs out a window. Keontae fucking falls right. I'm okay. Kevion still fucking laugh. It confirmed it.
Mhm.
Thanks. Thanks for that. I appreciate it.
Oh, great, great.
But
So
yeah, on a more serious note, and I guess it's my turn. I guess. I don't know.
that's usually how it works.
Yeah, whatever. So yeah, as far as the sons of Kevin, as I call them,
All
you know,
15 of them, yeah, I know.
it's kind of on the same length. You know what I mean? One big thing that I do for
I'm sorry. I thought of the Hobbit, when all the hobbits come with Owen Sir and Bowen, and they were just listing them off, and you said Sons of Kevin. So my bad.
that shit's
Go
funny,
ahead.
right?
Hmm.
All of them gonna be taller than me, so that shit ain't gonna work.
Half of them are about taller than you
Shut
now, but go
up,
on.
damn it. But yeah, so with my boys in particular, uh, it's kind of different phases because of the age gaps, but the essential method, the meat and potatoes is basically the same. You know what I'm saying? Teaching them no life skills. I done already had
Mm,
Dre. I didn't taught Dre how to change the oil on the car. I'm gonna teach Keontae
mm,
how to change the oil on the car, cut grass. Same thing with Kevion, just to
mm.
have those, I guess you could say, those man traits, if you will. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Just teaching them, because if you don't have that male guidance, I mean, yes, shout out to the mothers out there. You guys are
Mm,
amazing. We love every last one of y'all. A lot of shit that y'all do, I just be like, fuck, how do they
mm-hmm.
do this shit? When boys are concerned, they need that father who's actually been in their shoes already,
Yeah.
who's seen what they're going through already. That's why I was glad I have the privilege of having Kevondre up here with me right now, because he
Yeah.
was me when I was
Mm-hmm.
16. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
I was
good.
hard headed as fuck. I ain't had nobody to fucking guide me really like that when I was 16. Just to be
Right.
honest, I did what the fuck I wanted to do. And I'm trying to mold him and teach him based off of my experiences,
Mm-hmm.
and being that he is like me, he gonna bump his head on some things, but it's more of, I'm not gonna shield you, I'm gonna show you what you need to do
Right.
when you fucking fall. Get the fuck up, fix that shit, keep fucking pushing. And with Keontae, it's be who you are. Simple,
Yeah.
simple. Just do what you gonna do. Stay in your fucking lane. Be who you are. If don't nobody like you for the way they are, then fuck them.
Yeah.
Because you can't fit in every group. That's fucking impossible. Kevion, I'm just teaching him not to say weird shit. That's
Oh, yeah.
that's all I can say. I ain't gonna say what he said on this episode, but man, that boy there said some crazy shit today. But the basis of it is, and one of the biggest things, and it's an old ass quote, and I use it all the time, and it's, you know what I'm saying, stand for something or fall for anything. If you feel
Mm-hmm.
like you're right, do that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you know what I'm saying? Have a backbone with everything that you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Treat your mama how you supposed to treat your mama. Treat your sisters how you
Right.
supposed to treat them. If you find a young lady that you like, treat her good,
Mm-hmm.
things like that. Men, you're supposed to work. You're supposed, you know what I'm saying? Don't be going the fast route and all this other shit. Respect the process and grind until you get to where you're supposed to be. And those are certain things that as a father you have to do. You can't just say this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
That's
gotta live
how,
it.
yeah, that's how important our roles are. Cause like you said, bro,
Mm-hmm.
they watch and see everything you fucking do. Especially Kevion, he's 4, so he's mimicking and copying everything I do. Like big words. He told fucking Keontae the other day, you're annoying. I was like, annoying, boy, you 4. The hell is annoying you? You silly ass boy. You still say sanitizer. Yeah, and I can't believe nothing you saying right
Oh man,
now.
he cracks me up so
Man,
bad.
silly as hell. But I mean, even with him, you know what I'm saying? He's scared of the dark or whatever. And I
Mm-hmm.
cut on like, hey, show him, hey, ain't nothing there. Cut the light
Yeah.
back off. Now you cut the light on. Shit like that. I mean, those are the
Yeah.
simplest things a father can do to their son to
Mm-hmm.
instill that confidence, to instill that knowledge, and everything else that comes in with being a dad, man. I swear to God, I know I've been a dad since 17, and I would not trade
Mm-hmm.
this shit in forever
Yeah.
because I fuck up a lot of stuff. But these kids of mine, I don't fuck that up too funny. It's real important as us as fathers to be active. And I'm not saying you have to be there to take them to the park every single fucking day. You don't have to hold their hand across the street every single fucking day. But in some aspect, in some way, some form, some fashion, you have to instill something in them some kind of way. They get in trouble at school. Well, what did you do? Here's what you did wrong. And that's what I do. If they, oh, daddy, this, I'm gonna listen to them,
Sure.
but I'm gonna tell you, all right, cool, son, I understand that, but this is where you fucked up at.
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, and your point is valid, but this is where you fucked up at. I'm not concerned with somebody outside of y'all. I want you to
Mm-hmm.
understand where you fucked up at so you can fix
Right.
yourself.
Span of control.
Exactly. And that our role is important, man. And I wouldn't have it
Yeah.
no other way, especially like you said, being, you know what I'm saying, we have melanin sons, so we gotta move different.
Yeah.
We gotta
Yeah.
talk different, we gotta act different,
Yeah.
sort of. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be ourselves, but we gotta be able to adapt in any kind of situation
Mm-hmm.
type shit. And everybody can't teach them that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
Right.
our job to teach them that. It shouldn't be a uncle, a
Mm-hmm.
homeboy, anything like that. That's our job.
Right.
And me, and I know you do, and most of y'all followers out there that I know personally, we take this shit serious, man. This shit is not a game.
Mm-hmm.
So our role is extremely important. It's fucking vital. All right, but yeah, but so even when dad passed, man, and I sit and think about it, I've been out here by myself smoking a cigarette on many days. Like, fuck, I wish I could ask him some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh
I was
man.
so fucking
Man.
hard headed that, and I actually realized it, that I never called our dad for advice about shit. Never have, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
fuck. I wish I would have did that,
Yeah.
and I don't want my kids to feel that same feeling. My sons to feel that same thing
Right.
that I feel. You know what I'm saying? I know I said I wasn't gonna get personal, man, but hey, feelings. Um, But but seriously though, I don't want them to feel that same thing, that void, if you
Right.
will, to not being
Right.
able
Oh yeah.
to ask them some shit, because how we grew up, you know what I mean? My thought
Yeah.
process was a
I mean,
little
I can't
different than
even.
yours.
Yeah. I mean, I can't because I called him. I would ask him stuff. I mean, it took me a while to realize, that he knew some shit,
Yeah.
and that there's times now it's like, damn, I wonder what he would say, given dot dot dot, or
Hmm.
now that I'm thinking about dot dot dot, what would he say? And yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's yeah,
Yeah, and
some
so
shit.
stuff like that is exactly why our roles are fucking vital to our sons.
hmm So I
Because
have a comment
go
and a
for it.
question for you. So my comment too is that one thing we have to show them is that, I mean, I know the climate, we talked about like toxic masculinity and all that stuff, but
Hmm.
at the same time, we have to teach them that what it truly means to be a man, and that it's okay to be a man.
Yeah.
And it may look different for every child. What that looks like. So what I was going to ask you, and I think you alluded to it a little bit in your discussions of your sons, do
Hmm.
you think that um, the lessons that you instill upon your sons, given that they're three different kids and they're different in personalities, demeanors, goals, ambitions, and whatever, do you think that how you teach them will be different?
Yes, because you have to adjust slightly. The basic principles of what I teach my kids are the same. It's just like
Mm-hmm.
you said, they're different. So you got to have, well, Keontae is different. Kevion's kind of following the same kind of fucking track that Dre is following, but that's neither here nor there. But
But he's gonna be different too
yeah,
because
he is.
the what he says gives a clue into how his brain
Yeah,
works.
and it's crazy. Like
Yeah,
you be like, what the fuck?
yeah,
Did he say that? But
yeah.
yeah, so same principle, just a different way about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's where a father's role comes in too. Actually understanding your son, your
Yes,
children,
yes.
not just
That's
your
good.
sons, but your
That's good.
children.
That's good.
Actually understanding how their minds work, what makes them tick, and
Mm-hmm.
adjusting your principles. It could be the same base, but just the outline is just a little different. But it
Mm-hmm.
still has the same the end goal is still the same. I answered that good.
You did, man. I'm proud. You did a good job. Very good.
Hey man,
So
when it comes, I'm telling you, bro, when it comes to these kids, man,
yeah,
that's whew,
yeah. I know what you mean, man. It's
man. I don't. It's unexplainable.
yeah.
Don't worry. When we do the one for the daughters, I might even be in here crying, bro. I don't
Uh
know, man.
oh.
It's just
Bring your tissues, folks.
y'all
Bring
bring it to. I
Kleenex.
don't know, cause my babies, man, my girls. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
god, man. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, as far as the father's role, that's really all I got, man. Just
Yeah.
make sure you're there for them, not just financially. Be
Yeah.
there for them to teach them so they don't hit the same speed bumps you hit,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, hopefully you're teaching them the right way. I really can't stand excuse me. I know this is foul language, but I really try not to say this on this podcast. But you know what I'm saying? I really can't stand it. Be like, oh, this my nigga right here referring to your son. This my little
Mm-hmm.
savage right here referring to your son. This my
Mm-hmm.
thug right here, man. Cut that shit out, man.
Well, I call my son a monster, so that's what I call him. But when you see him monster climbing through shit, you'd understand.
Yeah,
So, but no, I get what you're saying though. I mean, you do have words are powerful, and the words that you choose to use with your sons, daughters too. But like you said, we'll talk about our daughters at a different time. And the words that you choose to use are important, and those words can either build them up or they can break them down.
most definitely.
You're not about to cry on me now, are you, man?
No, man, I'm good, man.
You all right, man?
I'm
Well,
good.
before we get you out here crying, and you have to limp and get you some tissue, man. Let's switch gears a little bit, man. Let's have some fun.
Let's do it, man, because
Um,
this has been heavy, man. The
yeah,
weapons ban, the being
yeah,
fathers, man. Let's lighten this thing up just a
right,
little bit, man.
right.
So what you
So
got, big bro?
while we are grown men,
Grown as hell.
right, we also used to watch cartoons as kids.
Yeah, yeah. Saturday morning cartoons was the
That's
shit.
right, you damn right. So what I wanted to do, and we can do this. I was thinking we can go back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
but I
Well,
think it may be even better to just you do yours and I do mine because I think we're gonna have some overlap still because we
yeah,
watch a lot of
we
the
are.
same shit.
So how many you want to do, bro? Because I can go on for. I got at least like 10 shits up here, bro. Which one do like
We'll just
5?
go. Give me a 10, man. Like, give me your 10 and talk about them, and then you can just give me some. You can get the other ones kind of rapid fire.
All right. So from start to top to bottom, Transformers is
Shit,
number
here we
one.
go.
It's gonna be at least 3 of mine that you got. It's probably gonna be the first 3 too. Here.
Well, man, let me talk about Transformers real quick.
Damn,
I'm
man,
just
it's
gonna
my
say.
turn, bro. It's my turn.
Oh, you right.
Give me
I
my
won't
turn.
take it first.
Give me me, bro.
Take your shit.
You know I'm gonna miss something any goddamn
Yeah,
way.
you are.
So Transformers, more specifically the movie. I think the movie came out in
Yeah.
1986, if I'm not mistaken,
Mhm.
and that really brought me into the world of Transformers. Man, when Optimus Prime died, and I was like, oh no,
Right.
that's okay. Hot Rod got you, bro. It's
Right.
cool.
Who is your favorite Transformer?
My favorite oh my god, my favorite Transformer. You talking about the movies, or you just talking about overall?
Just period.
Bumblebee.
Okay.
Bumblebee, which I really kind of think Bumblebee was Hot Rod, basically. They just changed it up a little bit because I
Sure.
don't recall a Bumblebee in the old school cartoons.
He was there.
He was there.
He was a little Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
yeah, if you remember in the first movie what he looked like when Shayla both bought him from that
Mm-hmm.
lot, he looked like a Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh, okay. Shit, now you're making me want to go back into it.
So go
Yeah,
ahead.
and then Transformers carried on with the Beast Wars and the all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But then the kids got what they got, and but yeah, Transformers was amazing, man. I'm gonna have to go with one of my favorites. We even got videos of when we was kids kicking and shit in the fucking air. Teenage Mutant Ninja motherfucking Turtles, dog. That
Another one
shit
on
was
the list.
iconic as hell. I'm sorry, but you know that was one of my favorites, motherfucker. I had the toys. I
Yeah.
remember I had the little dinosaur, the little fucking
Yeah.
caveman
Mm-hmm.
shit. We had like all types of their toys and shit, man.
Yeah,
Loved it,
man. I
loved it.
remember that shit.
Man, when the movie came out, I remember when we went to go see that bitch,
Yeah.
man. That
Mm-hmm.
the first one, second one, third one, the new ones, I've even watched those, didn't care for them, but it's Ninja Turtles, so I
Hey man, you
watched
should
it.
check out the comics, man.
Never checked out the comics ever in
Whoa,
life.
shit. They
Not a
not
big
for
comic
kids,
book guy
bro.
though.
They not for
Really?
kids, bro.
No shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Now you got me interested.
yeah.
Now you got me interested.
Yeah. That
Now,
shit's good. Like I hadn't watched them, but I listened to a couple of the summaries.
yeah,
Shit is good, man.
man, I'm gonna have to check that shit out, bro. Now, since I'm doing like kind of a round robin with my whole list, man, I might put a couple more on Facebook or something later on. I'm gonna fuck you up with this one, man. Dino Saucers, bro.
So, bruh, so I put my list together and I
Uh-huh.
started like after I put my list together, I started searching just to see what was out there, just to make sure that it was actually in the right time. Dino saucers, man.
That
And
was
I
my
bet
shit.
you there won't be but like one person in the world that's like, yo, dino
Maybe
saucers,
3,
man.
maybe 3,
Yeah,
maybe 3. But
right.
I still, I remember the song, bro. That shit just still in my. When I wrote that shit down, bro, the song was in my head, bro. I wrote that shit and I was Dino Saucers. I was like, oh shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
shit, man. Dino Saucers was cool. I think that
That
shit
shit
only
was
had like
cool.
maybe 2 seasons or
Yeah.
so. But man,
Mm-hmm.
that shit was dope, man. Another one that's probably gonna throw you for a fucking loop, man, is Inhumanoids, man. I think I've maybe seen 4 episodes of this shit. But
Yeah, man.
Inhumanoids was fucking cold, man. The
Yeah.
monster, the little lava monster shit,
Yeah,
and
man.
all
I
that
went back
crazy.
and watched it. That shit is still it holds up today.
Yeah, I only remember like 4 episodes. I don't even
Mm-hmm.
know how long it went. If you know where to find it at, man, I'll watch that shit.
I don't know
Nah.
if it's still there, but I found it on YouTube when I watched it a few years
Yeah,
ago.
I might have to dig into that, man. And I'm gonna finish this one off with my man He-Man, bro. I'm gonna finish it off with He-Man, bro. I got a couple more, but I'm gonna have to finish off with He-Man, especially when that He-Man and
Mm,
She-Ra movie came out.
yeah.
Like He-Man was that dude, man. I ain't really care for Buddy riding on a fucking big ass tiger in his drawers and shit. But when
Fucking
that
Battle Cat, bro.
Battle Cat was the shit. Battle Cat was the shit, man. But when that motherfucker went from Adam to fucking He-Man, you already knew somebody was
Right.
about to get their motherfucking ass beat, man. But I thought Skeletor got a bad rap, man. He
Mm-hmm.
wasn't really that bad, man. He was just trying to live. Look at his ass, man. Look, just look at him. He got a skeleton fucking face, man. What the fuck is he supposed to do? You got this tan fucking blonde haired muscle bound motherfucker that's a prince, man. This man was just trying to live. He in the hood, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got the beast man and the rest of them motherfuckers, man.
He in the hoods of eternity.
And then I always do the voice, especially when the kids don't even realize what voice it is, but from the He-Man and She-Ra, the motherfucker with the big ass eyes, and he hey man, I do that fucking voice, and they be like, what the fuck? Like you would understand. They would understand it, man. But yeah, I might drop a couple of more of these gents in Facebook or something. Real quick, can I get one more?
Sure, man. You can get a couple more, man.
I'm just going. This is my last one, I promise, man. Because I don't want to steal your thunder. I know you got some good ones. I was torn between Centurions and fucking Galaxy Rangers, bro. But I'm gonna go with fucking Galaxy Rangers. Galaxy Rangers was my shit, man. That shit kind of had the same theme song as Dino Sauces. Now that I'm thinking about it, but it was kind of that shit was cold as fuck, man. Motherfucker with the gold boots and the guns and all that other fucking shit, man. That shit was cold as shit. And you watch that shit now, you be like, God damn, that was in the cartoon.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, man,
it was Doc, man.
Oh man, hell yeah, Doc was cold, bro.
Yeah,
Doc was cold.
He was smart. He was black. And he always figured shit out. And he was calm and he had the jokes.
And then the fucking little the robot horses they would ride on and shit.
Yeah,
that shit, man. I'm gonna go in there and watch that shit tonight. Fuck y'all. I don't care what y'all got to say. Don't judge me. I'm gonna watch the hell out of this cartoon. Fuck you. And I'm fucking I might do that shit live and rock while I'm fucking watching that motherfucker, bro. But yeah,
you get excited real quick. Dude.
Excited as hell, bro. I'm about to YouTube that shit now and see if it's there. But with that being said, man, what's yours, bro? I'm really interested to hear yours that I haven't mentioned already.
Before I go on, I just want to explain. So we started watching our cartoons, and we grew up in Germany, so and so we only had that one channel. So if you miss cartoons, you miss cartoons.
Yep. And Mama recorded all of them on the VHS.
Yeah. Mom's friends would send like tapes of cartoons and shit, and like Biggie would say, "Let the tape rock to the tape pop." Yep. That was us.
Wait, some of them tapes Mama didn't give back, bro. You snitching?
No, they sent them. They would record them for us, send them for us to watch, bro.
Mama, you heard that? You heard that, right?
You snitching now.
Go ahead, bro.
So I'm gonna go on my list. Yes, Ninja Turtles, of course. So I went 80s and 90s. So some of the stuff that we saw we were in Germany, and some of the stuff when we got back here. So I'm gonna do Ninja Turtles. Only thing I want to say about Transformers was Soundwave was my favorite Transformer.
I remember Soundwave.
He was loyal. He was cold. That synthesized voice was just cool as hell. Damn Laserbeak, man, that was my shit. Now
Soundwave was the motherfucker that had the little the cassette tape chest.
Yeah, he was the Decepticon.
And the little cassettes come out and all that. Yeah, that motherfucker was cold.
And Blaster was I think it was Blaster was the Autobot one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so damn, you got one that I would have sworn you would have said, but you didn't say it.
Yeah, I bet it's on my list.
It probably is. Ninja Turtles. So going back, Thundercats, bro.
Yep, that was number 2. That was number 2. I let you have that.
Thundercats was it. You know that.
Yep, that's why I let you have it.
Give me Sight Beyond Sight and all that good shit. Ooh, that was my shit. G.I. Joe. Was that on your list?
Yep, that was on my list too.
Love the movie. Movie.
Hell yeah.
Shit, Gummy Bears.
Hey, can we go back to G.I. Joe for a minute? That song was cold as fuck, boy. That cold, that tan.
Oh, that was a movie song.
Yeah, that shit was so cold. You and that bitch like,
yeah, right.
And then the G.I. Joe punk ass song come on. And you're like, oh man,
over land and sea. G.I. Joe was there.
Like, man, go back to the bam. Man, that beat was hard, bro. I freestyle off that shit at least twice.
You probably ain't the only one.
Hell no.
The only one.
Shout out to Ahmad, our uncle. I bet he did.
Oh, I know he did. I put money on it that he did at least twice.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, Gummy Bears, bro. So you mentioned, I think before you tried to get your boys to watch it. We brought that shit up. Kim brought it out this week for the kids because
did they like Disney
it? Plus, yes and no. I mean, Simone was watching it for a minute, and then she go back into her tablet. But you'd see her peeking up every now and then.
Oh shit, Gummy Bears, what?
Yeah, right. So Gummy Bears was on my list.
Dookie, what?
To hit some of the ones from the 90s, I had DuckTales too. DuckTales
Ooh,
was on my
yeah,
list too.
yeah.
But some of the '90s
Yo,
ones,
Scrooge McDuck ass.
kiss my ass, bro. I'm just trying to get me my money
hey,
in, bro.
hey, internet world, my brother is fucking Scrooge McDuck. Y'all seen if y'all have watched this episode, y'all know this motherfucker Scrooge McDuck. Go ahead, Scrooge, aka Mr.
Kiss,
Research. You
kiss my ass, man. You can kiss my ass. Remember the X-Men cartoon?
mm-hmm.
No, that
Yeah,
was the
yeah.
shit. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I started watching a little bit of that shit on Disney Plus, man.
Yeah,
When Disney
I've been meaning
Plus
to
came
watch
out.
it. I've been meaning to watch it because that was good, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Batman the animated series was good.
Yeah, yeah,
That was good as hell.
yeah, yeah.
The Spider-Man cartoon that came
Oh
out
man,
was
that
good
shit
as
was
hell.
cold. That was cold. I was
Yeah.
telling the boys about that.
Yeah, and then remember Gargoyles?
Oh man, you know that's my shit.
That was my shit. I
Matter of fact,
found out.
that's still on Disney Plus too. I'm going
Yeah,
back to it.
yeah,
I finished the
yeah,
first 3 seasons. I'm going back.
yeah. I found out that they're releasing a Goliath figure.
Mm-hmm.
If this shit priced right, I might buy this shit from my desk.
Yeah, I know at one point they was talking about remaking that shit,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I
then I
heard that
heard
too.
a rumor about a movie or some shit like that. I was really I don't want them to remake it though.
I wouldn't mind
They've
if they
been fucking everything up, man.
they
They can't
have
fuck
they
that one
have.
up, dog.
I
That's
do want to talk about Transformers though.
go ahead.
So what you remember when the movies came out? Oh, they fucked up Transformers and all
Mm-hmm.
that shit. So the first season of Transformers was good. The movies or the movie was the shit. It was a
Yep.
classic. Um, Beast Wars was good, but if you watch past after the episodes after the movie,
Yeah, it was
that
kind
shit
of
was stupid.
yeah, it was kind of
It
I don't
was
even
dumb as
remember them,
hell.
bro.
I went back and watched them maybe about 5-6 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it was hard. I was like, man, I gotta find something else to do while I'm watching this shit because this shit is stupid. They had like a race. Shit was just dumb.
Yeah, shit, I was
But
stupid.
then,
I don't even remember watching them.
yeah, it was dumb. So I have one that's an honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
Since we talked about fathers and sons, and we talked about our dad,
What you got?
you know what it is,
What you
bro.
got, bro?
Thundar, the motherfucking barbarian. Yo,
Oh shit, man! I remember when you and Dad was in Augusta. We was watching that shit in the living room, bro. I was in that bitch cracking up. Dad was loving that shit, boy. He
that's
wasn't even
his shit. That
blinking.
was always his shit, man. He
He
was
made
still
Janae
talking
K
about
watch
that.
it.
He made everybody watch that shit, man. That was his shit. He was still watching, man. He's always talking about some Ariel Ukla. Let's
Yeah,
ride.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, anybody watch Thundar out there, man? Let us know.
Oh god, that one tickled
'Cause-
me. That tickled the
Yeah.
hell out of me,
So,
boy.
so I had to put that one on. I was checking just to make sure it came out in 1980.
I thought
So
about that one after I got
it
outside.
barely counts. That's the reason why I checked the list because I had to verify.
I'm
That
glad
it
you didn't
actually
disappoint
fit.
me.
So yeah,
Good shit.
that's mine. Kind of went around the block. So for you guys, tell us what cartoons you guys watched.
Yeah.
Up, if there was something that we didn't miss or we didn't bring up, because there was a bunch of them.
Yeah, and I just want to put this out there. I know a lot of y'all just, you know what I'm saying, man, I'm too grown for that shit, man. I'm hoard out here in these streets, cuz, man, y'all motherfuckers watch cartoons. Just tell us what
Man,
kind of goddamn cartoons you watch,
gotta have
man.
fun sometimes, man.
Hell yeah, man. Shit. Fucking cartoons, man. Goddamn. X-Men used to come on at fucking like 11.
Yep.
And then what came on next on Saturdays? Was it The Price is Right or was it Soul? No, it was The Price is Right after X-Men, then Soul Train came on. I think that was the order. I just remember Soul Train coming on last, and then whatever.
Yeah, I don't know about Price is Right. I thought it was on the week, but I know Soul Train used to come on after.
And then Soul Train would come on, then whatever fucking 1:00 movie they had on. That's why I watched so many fucking movies, because I mean we had Channel 54, or AKA Channel 11, for a little minute, man. So whatever came on after Soul Train came on, we was watching that shit. But yeah, with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's been another awesome one. I think you said you had a quote or something, bro. I really ain't got a quote. Y'all just remember, as far as weapons ban shit, do your research. Tell us what kind of cartoons you like. I want to hear some other parenting methods from our fathers out there when it comes to your sons. Not just, oh, I just punched that motherfucker in their shit. I don't want to hear just that. You know what I'm saying? Tell us a little bit more. Yeah, sometimes you got to punch them in their shit. I get it, but tell us some more stuff you do. You know what I'm saying? Big bro, you got that quote, man. Go ahead and take us out with the quote, bro.
I got the quote. So again, it's from the same spot where I get all my quotes from. I just be reading the shit every day and saving like, damn, this is good. Damn, this is good. Damn, this is good.
Right on.
But this one is yesterday's the past, tomorrow's the future, but today is a gift.
Yep. Because
So
it's a present. I get it.
yeah,
Hey, didn't Rafiki say that shit too?
he might have. I don't know. That's where the shit came from. The book, same book
Right
that
on,
I've
right
been
on. But
reading in.
that's a dope
But
ass
yeah,
quote.
just and I mean, to me, what it meant was that people tend to reminisce on the past
Mhm.
or look forward to, oh man, when I do this, when I get my money right,
They look forward way
this,
too far.
when I do this. But and that's why I started my gratitude journal, just looking at the shit that I'm
Hmm.
thankful for every
Right.
day, is because you miss so much shit that happens right now
Hmm.
versus if you spend so much time focusing on what happened in the past and what's going to happen in the future.
Oh
The
yeah, without a
decisions you
doubt.
make today are what shape you in the future. So just enjoy that shit.
Yeah, hell yeah, definitely, definitely. Because a lot of times, and I'm a victim of it too. Well, I used to be. I look so far in the future, like, damn, I really wonder where I'm gonna be at 10 years, or
Yeah, I mean we
yeah,
all
I'm gonna be
do it. I
this. I'm gonna
mean,
be
yeah,
this. I'm gonna make sure I got this and this and this, instead
yeah,
of focusing on and something I like to use. I guess I'm not trying to steal your quote, Thunder,
you good.
but it's something, and that's something else I tell my sons too. You know, uh, be better than you were yesterday. Wake up every day figuring out what can you improve from fucking yesterday.
Yep.
So that living in the present, that's just important. The past, that shit was what it is. You can't go back to it. You
Yep.
just got to learn from it and keep
Mm-hmm.
pushing. So that was a real ass deep ass. I'm just cussing right now because Mama said when we working we can fucking cuss. So I'm just cussing for the fuck of it right now. Shit. So was get a couple of them out there when she see this episode, boy.
I
Shit.
realized that if we ever get monetized on YouTube, it's gonna last for about a whole hour.
No, we gonna do better there because I'm getting a check. Fuck what you talking about. I'm gonna do better then. They gotta give me a fucking guideline and a fucking tutorial and all this other shit first, but I'm on it. Don't even worry about that. But yeah, awesome quote, man. It's been another good one
Yep.
from us here at the Fowl Language Podcast. Make sure
Thanks
y'all like,
everybody.
subscribe,
Yep.
share, comment. Speaking of comments, I seen another one of them dumbass comments on one of our videos. Y'all
I know.
ignore that shit.
Yep.
We'll get to that shit as soon as we can and get rid of it. Just
Yeah.
don't
As
click
soon
on
as I
that
see him,
shit.
I get rid of him. But
Yeah,
yeah.
don't click on that shit at all.
Right.
And with that bit, bro, my beard is luxurious. And wait. I just saw it, man. The light just hit that bitch so good. Cause next time we record, I'm not gonna have none of this shit. So I'm just basking in this shit right now. I'm gonna look at episode 19 for like 3
As we
years.
just talked about the past and how.
Well, yeah, man. But seriously, guys, thank y'all for everybody who's been
Yeah.
supporting. Thank y'all for checking us out. Thank y'all for hitting the like button and the dislike button. Appreciate y'all.
Right. Right.
And Big Bro, you got anything else?
No, that's it, man. Thanks everybody for the support. Thanks for checking with us. Thanks for hanging with us. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, we out.